at least the most exciting match for us. Almost certainly. Magis gets the first kill, the second as well, and he is keeping the pace high, bringing it on from the first map. He is absolutely destroying everybody in the first map, and has already gotten 3 kills here on the first pistol of map 2. Zeus in CT spawn with one other teammate scouring around the halls, and he even goes down without being able to fight. So even in this spot is not in the most optimal spot. I mean, that smoke doesn't do much. It's not going to delay him from crossing. It actually seems to encourage Glaive to come through the CT smoke itself to try to get ahead of the rotator. Edward mollied out of position, but the flash is the most important part to keep him in place.
That's such a nice little tidbit of utility. The 1-2 punch. Magisk back behind New Box. He's pinned in and he knows it. Simple's already got himself 3 frags, gunning for the ace. And he is coming around these coffins. PUBG ready to rock and roll, but Magisk, he's revealed himself and Simple knows, but he just can't get that 5th kill.
Just sitting at the top of Banana, waiting for a mistake to be made. 3 CTs here, but they spot the bomb. This is an interesting piece of information. It's also in an awkward spot in the long haul. Can't grab that easily.
You'd think, but Magisk is going to find it for free because Flamey ejects from the apartments. 35 seconds left. This is going to be a scramble for Magisk. All the while, Device just left to slowly round these corners. And if he can crack open the B site as the bomb arrives, then they're still in this 2v3. Who is that back there? It is Simple. So a complex situation. Smoke over the top. The smoke's going to block it all up. They could plant within this. And that's the attempt here. Simple's not going to find the spray down. Device right through, but he's denied by Zeus. And Magisk back up 6 seconds. He needs to commit to this plant or just line up all these kills. And that's a hell of a task. 1 second left now. He cannot die, and he won't, it seems. He's just at the final few seconds.
Not aware of the threat here.
This is weird. This is Weaselly. But sure enough, Dupree catches him. That's a shocker for Zeus. Falls on Electronic. And he knows that he's going to be hit from multiple directions. But just how many? You'll never know. The frag grenades come sailing inwards. Blown out of the equation, and that leaves NaVi to save.
That was a fantastic split. How was it that
they are still making noise, but it's not as though this is a fake. They are on the cusp of this bomb site. Electronic fighting another. Cuts down the time to 15 seconds, and Edward attempts to strike from the flank. The bomb's now been spotted out, and Glaive has to get going. They need to get Electronic out of this position. If Glaive is going to safely plant bomb, he crosses over. He's denied that plant, and Simple's off fires off. Device left to clutch. Jumping dink, why not? A solid pit play from Electronic. Much more HP. Simple also has Electronic just on the cusp of the site, but he's being pressured, Simple, and he's just going to manage to weather this storm. How exactly? With the help of Electronic.
Wow.
And a couple of fantastic shots, but it's not going to get away the bomb.
Dupree, he's only had a Glock, or sorry, it's a Deagle actually, but no armor, no utility, and has found an opening. They are going to be scratching their heads after hearing this plant go down. Dupree has found a little corner to work with. It's a corner that would get mollied off, I should say. They don't have the utility to kill him without seeing him. And now he has a really favorable angle for a Deagle. He's going to be happy to take that fight. And he knows there's one more.
2 rounds in a row. Simple bamboozled at this point. At this point, finally, Electronic's going to get himself up through mid. Bomb's already past the halfway point. They do still have the kit, but they don't have the kills. Dupree certainly does, and there's the last one. Also the big question of numbers. When those CTs die at B so quickly, you know, Edward, for example, behind boxes, he never had a body count. He just knew there was a lot of feet moving forward, but they were coming fast, almost as fast as Simple blasts ZipX back. The apartments was denied, but Dupree still resides inside. And Electronic on the balcony is the next in line. He's got a headshot, and he falls downwards, welcoming them in. We've seen him float around this position quite well, but he has no more teammates to work with. So at this point, it's the bomb plant for Astralis.
Yeah, as if last round wasn't hard enough, they've even got the smoke down.
But it's not only the apartments being aggressed. We do have this double man setup inside Banana, and Device just snaps Simple straight back. Instantly falls onto Edward. He's left scratching his head. Just 2 seconds sooner, he had 3 teammates up. And now, she gone.
Damn. And there it is. Device just off that shoulder peak. Gets so much info. Edward plays the angle really carefully. Stops just in time for Device.
And this is been a bit of a bodied situation at times. It's FlamE to open up shop, and Dupree denied. Looks to get a little curious. Now Zipex gonna peer down Banana with a player up close and one at a far. This is looking convincing from NaVi, and it's the perfect way to come back from that 10-5 half. But Glaive's not dead, and he's already popped a couple heads. He has Device as well to try and pry from the other side. This would be a hell of a pinch if Glaive had stuck around at the B bomb site, but maybe they want to be next to each other.
Yeah, I mean, Device maybe thinks they're all at mid, but Glaive has totally forfeited B, so I mean, I don't... And now he's got that info, so he's probably going to make the rotate back. They just don't know if they're grouped up somewhere at Arch or something like that. And now it's the 2v3. It was a 2v5 for a moment there, but they're close enough to make this competitive. Lots of good control here for the CTs, and the Ts have moved back into the most usable positions. We're getting everything cleared right now. Opposite coffins, Olive Pool. They might know that it's going to be a head stack or double emo or something of the sort.
Well, now they know. They have confirmation on all three players. You've got a head stack behind Newbox, and you had that duel that Device was trying to find versus Edward. Now there's a couple more crisp headshots. It is FlamE. Goodbye. Yeah, very wary of any corner creepers.
Oh, that's a big kill.
It most certainly is. You could just see how Astralis opt to run down Banana. They want to make sure they don't get hit by that two-pronged assault, and it's going to all fall on Glaive. Perfect flashbang as Electronic clears the threat of the B bomb site, and NaVi is going to rob one right back.
They took it back, yeah. He just goes to check on Library to make sure no one's on the big flank, and then he goes through, and Edward can't stop himself in time to kill Device. Could have been an opportune moment. 3 players rotated over to B, and Device gets that one kill.
Right, and the bomb's going to have to run in here. This is 10 seconds left for NaVi. Astralis have managed this rotation at just the most perfect of times, and now it's all denied. No entry. Dupree comes in with a couple kills, and that rotate just barely works out. Now those moments waning thin. 35 seconds left. Device misses a crucial shot, and Zeus is going to capitalize on it. He knows there's another in Library. Bomb's still not picked back up, but the kills come back in for NaVi. 30 seconds. They have to move forward, and there's only 2 defenders left to take. A lot of this pressure falls on Magisk. He's floating around these positions, but as the flames go out, he's got a perfect chance to catch a couple kills. The flash was there to help. Yet he finds neither. Those last 2 players have to run in, and it is utterly denied. 13-9.
Seems like this is the correct option for sure.
Device gonna get himself that first kill, and Electronic tries to pressure Balk. Magisk opts not to fall off. I mean, he's confident in his teammates' support just nearby. Glaive has also arrived, and it's through the smoke, of course. He catches Zeus. This one's just crumbling around the feet of NaVi. Electronic, the second star, fantastic, sure, but let's be real here, Launders. This is Astralis 2-0 for the night.
Yeah, it seems like it for sure. And Electronic, who was so good in the pit, so good in the